Hello and welcome to episode 40 of this Let's Play series we're playing Banished. And in the last episode, I hesitate to call the series to a close because there's still some unknown about how our population will grow. Everything else has stabilized on a growth curve. Food is good, herbs is good-ish, clothing is good-ish, health is trending up, happiness trending up, education is trending up. Now the couple questions remaining. One is the adult population, and it has fluctuated a little bit, as you can see over here. Our adult population has fluctuated a little bit while these grow, um, and so we may run into issues where we don't have enough people to replace the elderly population who pass away. And so that's one thing I want to watch. And the other thing is the number of students, because my seat of the pant calculations show that we need somewhere around 300 and something students, possibly. And that means that we would need more schools. So we start building a bunch more schools, but I think we might need one or two more. So I'll actually go ahead and do that while we're here. And I think we'll build it near the quarries areas, and that's where our rocks are. That makes things a little bit quicker. So you can see we already finished that one. That way the student get to learn about a diverse subject over here. We have quarries, we have agricultural, we have vending, so on and so forth. So the idea for this episode is that I'll queue a couple of these things up, and then I'll actually just walk away and let the game play itself out. And I'll mute my mic and the commentary so we'll just let the game play itself, and hopefully we won't get into any bad situations. For example, we have fires or disaster basically. So to handle, so this is 11 school worth, or maybe 12 school worth. 160% of that would be another 7 school worth. So we need like 19 school, maybe 20 school. Just build tons of school. We are like school district. That might not actually be a good idea, just because we don't want all the children have to go too far. There. We actually still have space over here to build if we would like to. Give a little gap. I think that should be sufficient. Do we have school down this way? It does not seem like we have school down this way. Even though it's very near the town hall. Don't actually have school this way either. So let's build another school this way. I'm not going to build a house here just because we have enough housing over here, I think. Well, I might as well build another one. Since we are low on laborers and we are questioning our growth. Okay, so this is, I think this is going to be the end of the series. Thank you very much for watching. I will let this run for a while and go and do other things. Let's just recap the town real quick. We start out in this river bends over here. This is where we start, and we build our first gathering community over here, and then we build our first market, first trading dock. Then we cross the river and build a quarry and our mines, and we build a town hall over here, the all work and no play town hall, build a church over here, and then we start growing our orchards over here and farming over here and building our pastures. And from there we start just expanding every which way. We expand south for another gathering community, north for another gathering community, and we expand west for farming. Somebody just died, a fisherman drowned. It's so sad. And we expand so that over here for a lot more cattle and pastures. Again, we expand over to our southeast for more farmings, and then we fish all around these lakes over here, and that's actually our main source of protein is fish. We have more fish than anything else. We don't actually do anything around this lake. This is our last frontier over here. We have a cemetery over here, and we have a herbalist hut over here that is hopefully with the supplies of all our herbs. And in the middle we open another quarry to the south of these farming area, and we have more cemeteries. We have a little bit of unused lands down here. We have not needed to build over there. Probably put some more farms here. We really need to, but I think it's nice to have some nature, untouched nature for the kids to go and have field trips and things. And that is about it. At the end here, as you can see, we have 13 gathering locations, 14 pastures, 37 fishing docks, 15 woodcutters to supply us with firewood. We have 14 foresters to supply us with logs. We have 2 quarries and 2 mines. We have 2 trading docks and 14 markets. We currently have 14 schools, with more being built. We have 12 hospitals and 7 churches. We have 7 breweries, 5 blacksmiths, 8 tailors, 14 herbalist huts. We actually have 5 hunting lodges that we've at the beginning. That's how we get venison, and but now we rely and leathers. But now we rely more on our pastures for leathers. They still supply us with venison. That is no longer the main production of meat for us. As far as our production go, we produce a lot of logs out of those forester huts. Produce a little bit of stone out of the quarries. We buy a lot of them as well. We mine the iron and the coal, and we use them to make steel tool. And we produce a ton of food. About 120 something thousand every year. And we produce slightly more than we need for every of these categories, so that is good. We do have a lot more wool than we have leather, and that's why we are actually making wool coats to sell, and we no longer sell firewood. This is our population for the past 10 years. For the past 100 years in the beginning, we managed to have a constant growth. And these are when we have nomads come and join us. And then of course after that, when people start dying, we don't have enough growth to sustain it until now, which is when we see the curve start to flatten out a little bit. And as far as our people goes, they are pretty well taken care of until here, where we no longer make enough clothing. That's why people start getting sick and unhealthy and all that. But since then, we have managed to get everything back on track, and we are all tracking back up to 100%. Food is also doing very well. We have some scary time down here when we have nomads and not enough capacity to produce our own food, but we have since recovered. Our logs reserve is fine. Stone reserve is always low because we tend to build more than we can mine, and we have an outbreak. Iron is firewood is fine. Tool is fine. Herb is not fine. That's our limit there, but we were unable to gather enough until very recently, where it started to grow a little bit. Same with clothing. We have all those crash and finally start to pick back up. Alcohol stay fairly constant. Textile, ideally will stay somewhere around constant down here. These, I don't like these because this means that if we have too much wool, for example, we just run out of storage space because we can do anything with it. So to that end, we are actually making wool coats and sell them. We have turned away nomads for the last few times because we can no longer grow our town and we cannot support them. We have all the trade items. So we have one person right now who is sick. He's visiting the doctor right here. So hopefully the outbreak that we had is going to be of typhus is going to be squashed pretty soon. Unless of course they infect the doctor, and our health has been going back up, our happiness has been going back up, And just like I said before, we'll leave it here. Let's just go for past 25 years. And population, actually let's do the past 10 years. So we can see that our adults stay fairly constant. I would like it to go up just a little bit more. These two lines track one another really well. Somebody's hungry. That is not good. Her home is way over there. Oh, his home. Oh. No, this. Okay, so she actually managed to get food and eat at the market. Okay, that scared me for a little bit because we should not have a problem with people being hungry. We have a lot of food. The only reason for people to be hungry is we just built a house, they just moved there, they didn't stock the house and have to run across the map for something. But that should really not happen. So we have automated trading order for grains and fruits and vegetable based on our wool coat. So hopefully that will trade those away because we don't want to store them. And that is that. So I'll let this run for a little while at maximum speed, and I'll come back in a little while to see if something happens. Hopefully nothing bad happens. We'll go and save the game here just in case. Go ahead and save it there. And resume. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed this series. I had a great time playing it, and again, it's one of those games that I find very relaxing and just a great way of spending time doing something. You see it grow in front of your eyes, and I don't know, for a video game, I think this is probably one of the best games that I've played. So I had a great time playing it, even years and years, time and times again over the many years. So I hope that you enjoyed it as well. And if you don't have the game, or if you want to get the game, of course the link is in the description of the video. Feel free to check it out. And if you have any comments about what you would like to see, things similar to this game or things that are different, or how to improve this gameplay, please leave a comment on my videos. I appreciate all the feedback. And as I was just about to sign off, we have a fire over here. And let's just speed things up again. Let's hope that the fire does not spread to all these houses, since we do build them pretty close to one another. I believe we have a well nearby, right here. So people should go to the well and put this fire out. While that's going on, I think we have build some more schools, bring up the number of teachers. Okay, so this house now, and I wish there's a way to rebuild these, because that would help a lot. So that way I can actually walk away and come back, and these disasters happen and things rebuild by themselves. But it doesn't quite work that way. Except for stone is low, we know that. more stones, and so I have actually. Let me just take a look real quick. I have 7 building jobs. I have a school here, 2 school, 3 school. Okay, so just 3 new school. The reason I want to do that is I want to bump up the number of teacher accordingly. So we have 3 unemployed teacher for now, but they should figure themselves out. And I'll leave the view on the place where everything started. This is our homestead view. We came here, we built out our first town. That's our town hall over there, over here. So let's actually shift the view a little bit like this. Move this over here when there's nothing going on. Bring this over here. Let's put the event log down here like we used to have it. Let's tuck that up there. This over here. And then we'll just let this run for a little while. I'll go ahead and go do other things and come back in a little bit and see how things go. Again, thank you very, very much for watching. Enjoy it and have a nice day. Bye bye. Okay, so I think I'll actually go ahead and pause the recording here and let the game run for a while, and then once every maybe 10 years or so, we'll come back and see where we are. So to get ready for a leap in time. I will see you back in a little bit.